brethren. How are you?
Good.
All right.
So, like I was trying to tell you, the guy shouldn't be afraid of his hustle or ashamed of his hustle, you know? And in life, things come your way and you have to like make the best use of whatever comes your way. If he was acting before and it was all good, then things are not really working well for him. He could try another hustle. That's why he's a man. He has to eat. He has to feed his family. He has to do things to make his life comfortable. So if he decides to sell anything or create hawk things on the streets, that's what's bringing him money. He shouldn't be ashamed of it. You know, I used to work in a bank back when I was in Nigeria, and I worked in like 5 banks, and it was the time for me to just think I was tired of everything. Then I just got a visa and relocated to the US. When I got here, everyone was like, oh, what are you going to do now? I got a job as a security. So my guys back in the bank, we are middle-level management then, was like, oh, what's Henry doing in the US? One day, I wore my uniform. I called them on video with my uniform. Security was like, hey, Henry, you do security? I said, yes, I do security. Now, we had to take feed myself. They were like, are you crazy? Nobody sacked you. You didn't even resign. I said, well, it's time for me to move on. And they were like, we can't do it. That's too gross. That's too... Da, 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 da. After a while, everybody I left back then, they're in the US now.
Your audio just went. Your audio don't go. We can't hear you. Now person call up. All these people they call person they disturb.
That thing he's saying, let me say this real quick. He said maybe things are not working. He said things are not working well. He had to, do you need to, if you're found, making sales out there, does it mean things are not working well for you?
So like I was saying before the volume went off.
Yes.
So,
come on, who you offend, this guy?
And I'm trying to say based on that statement he made that maybe things are not working. I don't know why he said that, right? For example, I may decide to empty my closet and then go out there and market and sell them myself. That doesn't mean that things are not going well. People should stop that. We are our problem. I mean, we see people do certain things and then that you can imagine, let's say, for example, you are saying jumping Okada 1 or 2 times now. What would they say? Hey, he has
jump Okada steady. Nobody, I know. If
You
I need Okada,
let's see, do that some,
shame.
You see, that's
if I need Marwa, you see, the problem is now I work from home. So I don't go out unless I have to. You understand what I'm saying? And it has to be very important. But those days when I was still on the streets, about with the entire let me tell you a story. We're going for a very important meeting. Me, Taste Buds, and Bolaringwa. Bolaringwa is in Canada now, in Abuja. We took Uber from home to the airport. We got to the airport. We were looking at the airport like this. We were in traffic. We were early. So I felt that nothing will happen, will go happen. We just sat down in the car. 45 minutes later, we had not moved. And I was looking at the airport. It's like the airport was like further, you could see far away, but further down. We stop. I don't tell them, say, let's go. Let's go. We need to. So I just stop on Okada. The Okada say 3.5. That same 3.5 is what I'll be using from from Lekki to Ikeja. They say from where we are to the airport, 3.5 per Okada. I just look at and say, Baba, we can't miss this. Baby, come out. Now so Taste Boss, sit down, carry a load for her lap. Me too, I sit down, come out my own Okada, be. But I remember mountain Okada. Now so we begin a fire go airport. We got to the airport just as they were about to close.
Wow.
So anybody will see me that day, they ride Okada. Go say, see that he freeze on top of Okada.
Yeah, I know.
So, you understand what I'm telling you? It's like when I drive my Camry, sometimes I don't like driving my nice cars where there's flooded. Once it's raining, just know that I'm not going to be driving. See, my convertible, the steering rack, which is electric. If this is the ground, this is where it is. I cannot afford to enter a flood that gets to half of the tire.
Exactly.
The steering with knock. And that steering is $3,000. So once I see anything that looks like rain, I'm not going out with any of those cars.
That's right.
So people could see you inside Camry, they could laugh you.
That's it.
You know what?
That's why I disagree with what that guy said.
Person when they drive the latest of my car, when they drive, reach me, wind down, come tell me, say, you are driving the old of my car. Just look and say, oh my shit. I feel like say, make you follow me go house. Make I just embarrass and small. But you see, people will look at you in a situation and judge that that's how your whole life is.
Bless you.
That's how somebody said the other day. Somebody that is up and coming in Asaba Wood, that Daddy Free sits in front of curtain, that he doesn't have work. Wait till they make from my curtain, pass waiting they make from the whole Asaba Wood. If I join them together, make it not be said I just enter you. But that's
like
how
things
they
like
think.
that in Nigeria.
Once they see you, they begin to, human beings try to estimate you. Human beings try to come up with a logical understanding of your situation. So I'm bringing the guy back. Let's see what he has to say as we officially begin to round up. Ross, no answer call again.
Yeah, sorry. They keep calling my phone. I'm so sorry. So, like I was saying,
what
as men,
you were saying is,
even as
you
men,
became a security guard after leaving a high-paying bank job in Nigeria.
Yeah, I worked for like 5 banks before I left.
Please, how much were you earning when you were in Nigeria?
Yes, I was in like 700,000 back in 2016.
A month?
Yes, a month.
Okay.
So,
wow.
And when I got to the US, I came with a visa and like there was nothing to do. The next day they got me hooked up on security job. I wore my uniform. Second, third day I called my bank. My guys, hey boss, I'm here right now. They were like, hey, security, you have not even resigned. They were still paying me 3-4 months into when I was in the US because I didn't resign. They were begging me to come back. I said, hey, you know what? I made up my mind. I'm not coming back. It was rough then though, you know. So for anything you make or you take in life, there are consequences.
But when you got to the US as a security guard, how much were you making?
Then it was $12 then, 12.50 in LA. So, and it was almost equal to more than what I was earning back in Nigeria. But that's not even the comparison. The comparison is that people think when you indulge in such jobs, you don't have a future, you are being downtrodden. No, that's not the concern. The concern is you're still feeding yourself. You're making plans on how to get better. So whoever sees you and make fun of you, it's on them. It's not on you. Because you know what you're doing and you have a plan for your life. So the guy shouldn't feel anything bad about what he's doing right now. It's transitional. It's called transitional phase. It's a phase. It's not going to last forever. So,
but sorry, why would you think that he's got something going wrong with him? Because
no, people. I said people assume. People assume. They don't know what the plan is for him. They're just assuming. So when you assume like that, you're on the wrong because you don't know what plan the guy has got. Maybe he's trying to open a boutique in the future that is just trying to know how the business goes by. You know, even shipping from the US and selling those things is expensive. How much is the container to ship now down to Nigeria? It's not cheap. So if you're looking at him and saying things about him that you don't know, get into the details first. Don't criticize him for what he's doing. It's legit also. So after a while, you might start doing something else that's more profitable that you know about. But right now, he's building. Whatever he's trying to do, I'm sure he's building about something. So people should not criticize people on what they see them do because that phase is a transition to greater things. So my concern is anybody that makes fun of him,
it may be fun.
Sometimes for fun. It might be his passion too. You can't tell.
It may be fun. He may be trying to fit into people's shoes because I don't see anything wrong with what he's doing. Be it for fun, be it for reality, be it for whatever reason. It is his choice. People should be allowed to do what they want to do. It's his right.
I mean, it's better than having to let a woman feed you.
Like most of them here.
That's the main point. That's what they do. Like you said, most of them here, they come around, spend some months, and just go back to Nigeria and claim their big.
Let me just keep it to myself.
Let's keep it.
Samantha, you will complete this gist. You must tell us.
Do not lie me. Confidentiality.
You want that Mr. Water will call you.
Confidentiality. That is
You will complete this. You can't give us half this now. Complete it now.
That is super independent. Don't worry.
So,
please, if you want Samara to mention names, please raise up your hand. Let's vote.
For guys,
I know I can't break that. No,
for guys,
that's not.
No, now, not on live.
Let our gentleman talk first, then we'll come back to Samaria.
So,
brother, finish what you were saying.
For life and as a man, I think you should not be ashamed of any situation you find yourself. It might be negative to people's eyes. It might be positive. It might be lucrative. It might be like poor looking. But one thing you should be assured of is that if you have a plan set up in place, life will be fun again. Even if you're down, there's nothing bad in being down. It's transition. Anything.
How long did it take you to transition from where you were?
So when I got to the US, after 3 months, I started working with a security company. They saw potentials in me. And in 3 months, they made me a supervisor. They gave me a car. And they were like, I remember working there for 10 years, 7 years, that were like up there. So they were like, what did these guys do that they made me a supervisor above us? So the boss called me one day. I said, you know what? I know this is a face for you. I still kind of like consult and work for them, but I have other things I'm doing right now. I'm a nurse. I work with people with disability right now, you know, setting up businesses that I can like do myself. But that phase, people thought I should be ashamed of that when I was doing that. I was calling them on video every night when they are at work, because when it's night for us, they're in the morning. So I call them on video, we talk. Hey, are you coming back? I said, no, I'm not coming back. And you're not even ashamed. I said, no, when they come now, they come to visit and they see we hang out. And they too, they are here. Some of them are here right now doing the same thing I did. So people criticize you because they're not in your shoes.
So proud of you, bro. So proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
All right, so Samaria has some gist she wants to share with us as we officially round up.
Well, I'm saying you should just mention those of them in overseas, those of them in America especially. I mean, stop wasting your time building your body. Go and build your wallet. Please, I'll call you and talk about this. I'm not gonna say this in life. I'm sorry. Please.
But there are guys who are actually doing this alabodo work.
Right, that one is normal. But I'm talking about the celebrities in particular.
What I was celebrity alabodo. Hey,
please. I don't want to.
Celeb, is he short and yellow?
Nah, he's cute.
Not short.
Nah, He's cute.
Let me say your eye did this guy. You what can they feed down to?
He's tall. Hell no. I'm not looking for a man to feed. I always say that.
But this Samaria, I'd be like, I shall still do your eye. I hope so you know.
Aww.
You like fine boys. I've noticed you like fine boys.
That's a lie. I like
Can you date an ugly boy that has money?
It depends what you call ugly, your definition of ugly.
Remy, define ugly. Give me somebody that you know is not fine. Who? Your phone, they muted.
Wesley Snipes, that freeze, but
can you date Wesley Snipes?
Please.
Me.
Can you date Wesley Snipes?
It depends on his personality. For me, I've always said it's not about looks.
Consider your children and what they'll go through when they hit puberty and they start checking in the mirror to see what they look like.
Well, I'm not.
Isn't that a worry for you?
I am not ugly, and I
can dilute it too. Let me tell you. If you marry person with war, if you like, fine from here, reach Ikeja.
They go stick out the train.
They're not dilute big nose. Let me give you an example. One way no get.
They can mix it up a tiny bit. You know, maybe get daddy's ears, mommy's eyes.
Let me tell you, they will get daddy's nose. They will get daddy's ears.
When must that be an option?
I always tell women, you see, let me tell you, when women have been through a relationship where people cheat them, they just feel like, you know, as long as he loves me, one day, you will look at your children and wonder what talent they are going to have. You'll be wondering that why did I give birth to the next generation of security guards? Witch hunters. All those guys strong walk. Because you go look at your children, you go begin fear, say, then somebody will come with their cute children, cute couple will come, they'll be kissing, they'll just show you their children. Children will be so cute. You know, you wonder, you go just smack your own picking. But I get one woman for Ibadan. This woman is selling rice. No, this woman carry Monday rice. You go see their head Thursday. Nobody go buy one. Once they call and they see her picking, I say, don't worry.
Oh dear, that's not fair.
I'm telling you, if you see the picking, it'd be like when they carry Persian cat, come mix them with owl. That's only picking will just not to call it.
No, bad combo.
You don't do
That if it's me, I consider rubbish
not
attitude as
supposed to be in
ugly.
state, but you know what? I feel it. My worry. Cushion coconut rice or me jemo.
That's unfair.
I'm telling you.
But
So also,
if you don't
women,
know
if you are
presentation,
short,
your look, President, your look is a market on its own.
it's a market. Look at
It
this
is.
fine guy. You think he can do marketing for bank? He get the way he go look like this. Samaria
But
go come
if
with
you're
that
fine
face
and
in
your
your eye.
attitude is
But that the face, circumstances too can make you look the worst of you.
Listen, if circumstance make you war, you go. Once money don't come back, you go refresh.
But if the money never
It
comes,
just be like woman we get
And
figure
if it's
eight.
that one, freshness is different from one.
Right.
Woman we get figure eight. If she overweight, the fat go get figure. But person when no get figure, if it fat, the fat go shapeless. If it thin, the thin go shapeless.
But I think, please, I've seen people that are ugly that transition to become really beautiful and handsome too.
No, those ones
just
we are
touch their hand.
suffering.
Now,
They just started
I
being
suffer. That is war by suffer.
Well, now you know.
But war will be ability and war will be ability.
But that is maybe that person create themselves.
Money
You know,
doesn't throw them out.
those people
Money can make Jay-Z.
Now somebody burn them.
Money can help you become Jay-Z.
It was a bad mixture. They should have missed. I mean,
Yes, now.
Try and mix with someone.
Yeah, Samaria,
you know,
and Remy fine.
that
They
way
won't go marry.
would blend.
Kilo J. Women. I like him.
I'm not particular about looks.
But at the freeze, Abiola no fine. Abiola get money.
Mo no
like
talk go there. All of us know. All of us know. And we know go talk. Let's respect those that have passed on, especially our
Exactly.
heroes. Well, let's tell the truth and shame the. Bye bye, everybody. Samaria.